7 years. That's how long Israel had been starving in its own land. Not because the ground had failed them, but because of who kept stealing the harvest. Every time the crops ripened, the Midianites came like locusts, sweeping in from the east with the Amalekites and tribes beyond counting, and laid waste the land as they entered. They came so thick with camels and cattle that Scripture says they were without number. Israel didn't just lose a season's grain. They lost 7. By the time our story begins, the people of Israel had been driven into hiding. Literally, the children of Israel made for themselves the dens, the caves, and the strongholds which are in the mountains. A nation cowering in rock. And why? Because the children of Israel did evil in the sight of the Lord. And this famine, this fear, this humiliation was what evil cost them. So they cried out to God, and God, as he so often does, answered not with an army, but with a man threshing wheat in a winepress. His name was Gideon, son of Joash, of the clan of Abiezer, from the tribe of Manasseh. And when we meet him, he isn't leading a rebellion. He isn't sharpening a sword. He's hiding. Gideon threshed wheat in the winepress in order to hide it from the Midianites. Think about what that means. Threshing wheat is loud, dusty, open-air work. You do it on a hilltop where the wind can carry away the chaff. A winepress is a pit, dug low into the ground, meant for crushing grapes, not grain. Gideon wasn't farming. He was smuggling his own harvest underground, in the dark, terrified that if the Midianites saw the smoke or heard the threshing, they'd take this too. This is the man the angel of the Lord chooses to greet with the words, "The Lord is with you, you mighty man of valor, valor." To a man hiding in a hole, Gideon's answer tells you everything about where Israel's faith had sunk to. "Oh, my Lord, if the Lord is with us, why then has all this happened to us? And where are all his miracles?" It's not defiance, it's exhaustion. It's the voice of someone who has heard the old stories of Egypt and the Red Sea so many times, they've started to sound like myths. And when God tells him plainly, "Go in this might of yours, and you shall save Israel from the hand of the Midianites, have I not sent you?" Gideon doesn't rise to it. He shrinks from it. "Oh, my Lord, how can I save Israel? Indeed, my clan is the weakest in Manasseh, and I am the least in my father's house." Would he believe the call or bury it beside the wheat? God doesn't rebuke him for asking for proof. That's worth sitting with. He simply gives it. Gideon prepares an offering, meat, broth, unleavened bread, and the angel touches it with the tip of his staff. Fire rises out of the rock and consumes it whole, and the angel vanishes. Gideon, terrified, believes he's about to die for having seen the face of God, until the Lord speaks peace over him. "Peace be with you, do not fear. You shall not die." You'd think that would be enough. It isn't, not yet, because before Gideon can lead a war against Midian, God gives him a smaller, more personal battle. First one fought not on a hillside, but in his own father's backyard. Tear down the altar of Baal that your father has, and cut down the wooden image that is beside it, and build an altar to the Lord your God. Gideon's own family, the family of a judge-to-be, had an idol standing in the yard. Reform, it turns out, has to start at home before it can start anywhere else. Gideon obeys, but because he feared his father's household and the men of the city too much to do it by day, he did it by night. Even his obedience comes wrapped in fear. This is not a man striding boldly into destiny. This is a man dragging himself toward it, one terrified step at a time. By morning, the town discovers their altar in ruins, and they want Gideon's life for it. It's his own father, Joash, who saves him with a challenge as sharp as it is simple. If he is a god, let him plead for himself.